Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into this KEFLA 200% level 10 Link showcase here. We got her rainbowed, EZA'd. We are ready to go. So here she is on, you know, the good old global Dokkan. We're back over here. I'm going kind of back and forth day to day here. We are in a 200% leader. Of course, we're busting out Kale's team for like the first time in a year. We are busting her out. There she is, man. Oh my goodness, Universe 6 is saved, kinda, maybe. We'll see. We're gonna do some showcases. I'm probably not gonna give Kale and KEFLA their own videos. They'll just be part of the KEFLA World Tour here. I'm trying to go, like I said, I'm trying to go back and forth between JP and Global, so we'll do some videos on KEFLA, we'll do some videos on, like, I don't know, UI Goku, Beast Gohan, that sort of stuff. Let me know what you guys want to see over on the JP Dokkan side. But anyway, we got her here. She has EZA'd. She's pretty much the same as she was before, but she does, like, she just does things easier. She gets better buffs. Her dodge chance isn't as restrictive, things like that. So here we go. We're starting out here with 4 out of 7 links activated. We're pretty much never going to get Fused Fighter. Or power bestowed by God, unless I was to run the Tech Kale and KEFLA, which I'm not doing that. Maybe if we went and fought Broly, but nobody cares about the Broly fight anymore. But maybe it matters, because we are about to have the original movie Red Zone boss rush over on JP, so maybe it matters. And then Saiyan Warrior Race will be able to get with, like, I don't know, like some KEFLA character or something like that. Anyway, we got, what's her name here? KEFLA. She does need to get 6 key spheres right here. I don't think we're going to be able to get that, though. I could put Kale in slot 1 and just hope that they don't super attack. And then I think we could get 6 key spheres like this. Alright, we can. Yeah, we're going to try this. This is my Kale. She does have a full dodge build. She's at 323k defense. But remember that the big weakness with Kale here in her base form, like pretty much every other 2023 unit, is she doesn't get her defense pretty much until she supers. So we're at 323k, but that's it. After she supers, she gets a lot more defense, and she gets damage reduction as well per super attack that we do. So she's definitely at her weakest right here. KEFLA here would have been better in slot 1, because with 3 key spheres, she does get a 50% chance to dodge. So although her defense is lower, she is type neutral, and she would have the dodge chance, which would make her a better slot 1 character in this situation. However, that's just not... we want to get the 6 orbs, because KEFLA does launch a guaranteed additional super attack with 6 key spheres, and she does greatly stack attacks, so we want to get as many of those as possible. Now, a note on KEFLA, I have not changed her build since she released. This is just the build that I had on her at the time. Whenever she first came out, basically. And I did not give her dodge, like, in her kit right here, because I figure, you know, she has dodge in her... This was back in the days where I was like, if a character has dodge in their passive, I don't really need to give it to them in their kit, even though hers was locked behind orbs. So that's just my thought process here. I might change this, but I doubt it. We'll see. I don't know how often I'm going to be running KEFLA. You know, the big super bosses buff for this celebration, right? Like, they drop Rose, and they're like, all right, we're going to give you guys a super bosses buff, you know, global first ever. And it's like, oh, who could it be from super bosses, you know? Who are they going to EZA? Like, could they jump ahead and get... Oh, I don't know, like, I mean, really, there's not much left here. But they could have, like, jumped ahead and done something crazy, like EZAing, where is he? Like this guy or something like that. They could have done that, maybe. But, yeah, Super Bosses just doesn't have a lot here to work with. So, I mean, I guess. But, anyway. Let's just go ahead and get into it here. So KEFLA is starting out at 266k defense. She does get 100% defense when performing a super attack, and then she does get 30% for every super attack that she does in the turn. So just some quick math here for you guys. If I switch over to this screen, let me clear this out. So she's at 266, 481. We're going to multiply by 2, and then she gets 30% for every super attack that she does. We're going to do at least 2 super attacks here, so we would multiply by 1.6, and so she's going to have 852k defense with a 50% chance to dodge. If we do somehow get a triple super, then we would multiply by 1.9, and she'd be at 1,000,000 defense with a 50% chance to dodge. So not terrible. We also are getting support from Champa here. He does give 40% attack and defense to Universe 6 category allies. So... anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Hopefully we don't get supered immediately. And hopefully we dodge this, please. Please? Please dodge. Alright, that's Universe 6 off to a great start here. Okay, we're back with her on rotation. This time we had a pretty good turn with like Vados and everybody just killing. Anyway, we're here. Let's go ahead. We can get the 6 orbs. Let's just get right back where we were. We are going to have more links activated this time because we do have KEFLA. They do share 5 links, so that's going to be fine. Remember that KEFLA is buffed significantly too now with her EZA. I mean, she just gets her same dodge chance that she's always had, but she does get more stats and like all this other nonsense in her passive. So she is better now. She's still kind of going to be dodge or die, but not entirely. So pretty much the same stats we're going to see here from KEFLA. Nothing really changed. She shoots out a 12.47 million attack stat. Remember that she is greatly stacking attack. We have a guaranteed additional super attack coming in because we did get the 6 key spheres, and that's why she's at like a 13 now. And we could do one more, potentially. We do get the triple. Okay, and she's already up to a 14 million attack stat here in her first form. Now, part of her damage is going to be reliant on getting orbs, but you only need 3 to get the extra attack buff. Now, the super is going to, you know, impact her significantly because she is greatly stacking attack. So, and then it's also going to help her defense a little bit as well on the turn. So it is going to matter if you get that, if you get the 6 orbs. But on the next turn that we come back on, she will transform. That was also no support, by the way. We did not have Champa this time, so just throwing that out there. Anyway, I'll go ahead and cut right here, and we will come back whenever we transform into Super Saiyan KEFLA. Remember that she'll just transform as each turn goes by, kind of like the transforming Frieza and the transforming Goku, transforming Vegeta, Cell, etc., right? She transforms every time she comes back onto rotation, so next time we see her, it will be in her Super Saiyan form, and we will go ahead and cut to that. Okay, here we go. We are transforming into Super Saiyan KEFLA right here. So to note, her start of turn defense does go up, but she still does get the same defense plus 100% when performing a super attack, but you also get an extra 50% defense if you're able to get 4 more key spheres. It looks like we got pretty lucky again, and we are going to be able to get 6 key spheres again, which is good, because it's going to give us the guaranteed additional again as well. I think we are going to share more links with Kale here. Let me go ahead and transform her. I'm not going to play it. It's not her showcase. We don't need to see it. But yeah, now that she's transformed, we do share 5 out of 7 links. Again, Power Bestowed by God, we're probably not going to get, and Fused Fighter, we're not going to get. So there we go. That's going to be several links activated. She's at 274k defense right here. Let's go ahead and collect the orbs. It's going to cause her defense to shoot up a little bit right here. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Again, this is no support on rotation, by the way. Just would like to throw that out there. So let's go ahead and switch over to the calculator again. So she is at 313,507. She does get a 100% when performing a super attack. So again, that's multiplied by 2. And then we're going to do 2 super attacks here guaranteed. So we multiply by 1.6. So she's, again, going to be at about 1 million defense here after we get those super attacks in. If we were to do 3 super attacks, again, it would be, sorry, I backed up too much, 313,507 multiplied by 2, then multiplied by 1.9 for a triple super attack, because she's still getting 30% per super. 30 plus 30 is 60, plus 30 is 90, so that's why it's 1.9. And she would be at about almost 1.2 million defense here. Again, no support, with a 50% chance to dodge, and she's probably going to shoot out some crazy attack stats on this turn. I mean, we saw last turn she was already shooting out like a 14, so she's going to probably up and over a 15 on this turn right here, again, with a 50% chance to dodge. Feel free, though. Feel free to dodge anytime. All right, we're hopping back in here. I do want to go ahead and get this rotation because, again, it's going to be kind of like we had with the first turn where we do have 4 to 7 links. We do have support, and hopefully we can actually get to see her attack this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get this, and we'll cut and come back again whenever she is in her Super Saiyan form, and hopefully we get to see the attack stats. Please dodge. Please. We got the 6 orbs. Come on. You only need 3 to dodge. There we go. Oh, my goodness, KEFLA. That is, you know, full dodge is pretty enticing for KEFLA here. Now, unfortunately, we're going to need a triple super again. Otherwise, we're going to be doing a lesser attack stat than what we were doing before, which is kind of sad. She still does have it in her. Yeah, but she doesn't get it. Okay, so last turn, it would have been really great because we got the triple super in base, so then our Super Saiyan form would have been maxed out. So that's a little unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and cut right here, and we'll come back in the Super Saiyan form. Also, to note on the last turn, I know I could have put Kale in slot 1, but, you know, it is KEFLA's showcase, and I wanted to, you know, maybe showcase that she can dodge. and we just got really unlucky and failed both of those dodge procs. So, anyway. Okay, we're back. This time for real, okay? We're not going to be able to transform into Super Saiyan Kale just yet. We are getting blessed with the orbs here, though. This is pretty crazy. All right, so redemption time here for KEFLA. She is going to dodge this time. Everything is going to be good. All right, here we go. No build up. Let's just go ahead. We'll hop into this. She starts out at a 15 million attack stat. I would like to get a triple super here to make up for us not getting a triple super last turn. So let's see. There we go. There's the guaranteed additional from getting, 6 orbs with the guaranteed, we get the guaranteed additional at 6 orbs. There we go. All right, give us one more. And she doesn't. Okay. Please dodge this. Please. Actually, this probably wouldn't do damage to us. Okay, well, we actually dodged the time. There we go. Redemption arc for KEFLA. All right, on this next rotation, we're going to come back, and she will be in Super Saiyan 2. So we'll take a look at her there. She gets pretty, small buffs at this point going into Super Saiyan 2, but she does get slightly more defense, and then just things get easier for her. She just has, her dodge at the start of turn. You don't have to actually get orbs for it anymore. She gets a little bit more defense whenever you collect orbs. Her super attack is easier to get, and then if you get 6 key spheres, she gets another guaranteed additional. So, anyway, we'll be right back with Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. Guys, Champa got supered at the end. Rose, targeted Champa, and he supered us at the end. Why did we heal? Does somebody heal? Who heals? Does Vados heal? Why did we heal? Recovers 40% HP when HP is 60% or less at the start of turn. Oh, that's good. Notice where our HP is, right? You see these little lines? That's 10%. So 10, 20, 30. Guys, we were actually at 100 HP and we survived the turn. I just want to point that out to you. Anyway, let's go ahead and transform with Kale here. And we'll heal up. We're going to be fine. Okay, so now KEFLA in her Super Saiyan 2 form here. She gets 260% defense at the start of turn. She gets 120% when performing a super attack. She just has her high chance to dodge now for free. She gets an additional 160% attack and 60% defense at the start of turn with 2 or more key spheres obtained. She gets a guaranteed additional super attack with 4 or more key spheres obtained. She launches an additional super attack and a chance performing a critical hit and chance to evade enemy attacks plus 20%. So that means she'll have a 70% chance to dodge with 6 or more key spheres obtained. So let's go ahead and grab these. That should be fine for us. That's going to give us a lot of healing. Why is the auto map on? Okay, it doesn't matter. And then we do have Vados here, who is giving a little bit support. She does give 20% to Universe 6. Unfortunately, KEFLA is not on Realm of God, Siblings Bond, or Bond of Master and Disciple, so we're only getting 20% support here from Vados, but should be fine. We're going to be able to get all of our orbs that we need right there. So notice her defense is at 297. We're going to grab... Hang on. Let's not do this now. All right, so notice again that we're at 297, 831. We're going to grab these, and our defense is going to go up just a little bit. All right, so now we're at 344, 857. So if we go ahead and come over here to our calculator, we are at 344, 857k defense right here. We're going to get 120% right here when performing a super attack. So we multiply by 2.2. So we're going to be at 758, and then we're guaranteed to do 3 super attacks here because we got 6 orbs. So we're going to get this additional for getting 4 orbs. We're going to get this additional for getting 6 orbs, and then we're just going to do our normal attacks. That's guaranteed 3 supers. We could do 4. Let's just say, for funsies' sakes, let's say we do the 4 super attacks. That would be 30% 4 times. So that'd be another 120%. So then we would do 2.2 again. So we'd be at 1.7 million defense with a 70% chance to dodge right here. Not the craziest ever, but it's going to be able to get the job done in a lot of fights. Just having the, 1.7 million defense is going to get you pretty far on normals, and then she'll have the 70% chance to dodge super attacks. So that'll work out for her in our favor. And then we're also going to be shooting out, 18 million attack stat right here, 20 million attack stat. We'll see. Again, we should have 5 out of 7 links activated right here. I don't think we're getting Power Bestowed by God from Vados. I don't think she has that. So we should still be 5 out of 7 links activated right here. Everything except for Fused Fighter and Power Bestowed by God. And we get up to a 22 million attack stat right here. Again, we got 2 more of these coming in. She is still greatly raising her attack, so the next 2 are going to hit even harder. So yeah, now we're up to a 23 million attack stat. We got 1 more guaranteed coming in, and then we could also do the hidden potential as well. So there's that one. Yep, there's a good crit. And, so here's this one. I think we can do 1 more, right? We have 1 more after this? Potentially? Please? We do get it. There we go. 25.9 million. Like, if you add all those together, was she was, like, knocking on the door of basically doing a 100 million attack stat on this turn. That's pretty good, guys. And then a 70% chance to dodge. And what did we say? 1.7 million defense. That is what you call pretty good. Now, KEFLA does have an active skill. I would like to get it in the video, but we're not going to be able to get it in this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right here and come back probably whenever we're fighting a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga. Actually, no, we're going to get 1 more turn because next turn we're going to have Chomp on rotation. So yeah, we'll get 1 more rotation, and then we'll come back and get the active skill, and then we'll go into the breakdown. Alright, we're back here again, and by the way, again, same 5 out of 7 links activated right here. We are at 313k defense. I'm going to attempt to get 6 orbs here. I think if I grab these, then, yeah, we can grab the Int Key Spheres. That'll give us our 7. I'm going to attack Rosé and just see what happens here. We're going to hit pretty hard, by the way. So let's grab these. It's going to shoot up our defense, and let's talk about this again, because we do have 40% support on this rotation now. So we are at 365.33. 365.33. Again, multiply that by 2.2, everybody. And then you're going to... Let's just assume we do a quad super again, so we'll multiply by 2.2 again. We're going to be at almost 1.8 million defense here. 1.7.45, basically. Million defense right here. So, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens to Rosé here. We're about to put Rosé in the blender. That's what's about to happen. By the way, her active skill, in case you're curious... Again, Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga enemy is the condition, which during the 9th anniversary is going to be pretty common. It does make her super effective against all types for 1 turn. It also gives her some STR key spheres. It changes physical to STR. So that's pretty good. And she's at a 29 million attack stat right here. Again, 2 more guaranteed, and we could do a 3rd. So here's this one. 30 million? I don't think we're going to see the next one. I don't even think we're going to get to see it. Oh, maybe. Yep. Okay. Here we go. 31.7 million. Don't crit. Don't crit. Get 1 more. Oh, it's just a normal. No. Well. Needless to say, that's pretty good damage. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go ahead and get the active skill. And then we will move into the breakdown. Oh, alright, we're back here with Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, and we are in the Fighting Legend Vegeta event. Listen, I hopped in here for funsies. Oh, we actually got pretty good orbs. Let's go ahead and transform with Kale. That's good. We do have Champa here for support. Now, let's go ahead and use Kefla's active skill here. We'll go ahead and play it and get this in the video here. I mean, I'm really just doing this to get the animation in the video. But, listen, Vegeta's gone. He's erased.
あんたは強いけど私の方が超絶強い今度こそあんたを超えてみせる
Alright, there we go. We got that really good voice acting. We should be able to get... Yep, there's our 6 orbs right there. So again, that active skill, it changes physical key spheres to STR, and then it does make us super effective against all types for 1 turn. So we're at that same 365-33k defense. This is basically the exact same rotation that we just left off on. So, basically same thing. We have less stacks this time just because Vegeta doesn't have the health to contend with KEFLA here. So, we're not going to be at our crazy 30 million attack stat, but these are super effective against all types right here. So, that is something to remember. And Vegeta's gone. Well, let me know what you guys thought about KEFLA. Let me know if you think she's good. Let me know if you think she's the Universe 6 savior. I thought we got a good variety of footage in this, in this fight right here. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and move into the breakdown. All right, this is Transcendent Height, KEFLA. Her leader skill is Universe 6 or Rapid Growth, category key 3, 170% to stats. Not super relevant, but, maybe if we had like a Rapid Growth mission, you could use her for it, potentially. Her super attack effect is the Gigantic Crash Extreme. Stacks attack, raises defense by 30% for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and lowers enemy defense. So you can see those stat buffs right there. Passive skill is pretty simple, but it is effective. Key +1, 200% to defense at the start of turn, 200% attack, and 100% defense when performing a super attack. So again, this is multiplicative right there. Well, this is too, but, right here. If you get 3 key spheres, she gets a high chance to dodge, which is 50%, and 150% attack at the start of turn. If you get 6 key spheres, she launches an additional super attack, and then on your next turn, she will transform into Super Saiyan. So that's what we got going on here. She also does have the condition where if she starts out in slot 7, then she will transform into Super Saiyan immediately, and you won't get the base form. So that is something to keep in mind. Her links down here: Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Fuse Fighter, Power Super Guns, Warriors. You do need to link level her. She gets a lot of defense from these links. Fused Fighter, I mean, you're not going to see that active super often, but if you do, it is defense. Battlefield Diva gives you some dodge chance and extra key. Warriors of Universe 6 gives you extra 6% defense and attack. Tournament of Power gives you extra attack and defense, 7%. So she is a character that you do want to link level. She's on 100 teams, which is crazy. Again, big super bosses buff, right, guys? Like, we're going to run her on Rosé's team for sure. I mean, maybe. She's not going to have, like, any links active. You can get, like, Fierce Battle active. Maybe Power Bestowed by God. Can she get this with anybody? Yeah, so you can get Power Bestowed by God with this guy right here. There we go. Super bosses. Boom. Easy. And then, of course, her best linking partners are other Universe 6 girls. That's how all of these Universe 6 girls are. So, there we go. These are her 200% leaders right there. Again, big Rosé team buff right there. But no, actually, she is a huge buff to Kale. I wouldn't say she's the Kale savior. I'd actually say that's probably Tech KEFLA. Just in my experience, you guys haven't really seen her on camera much in this showcase, but just in my experience, it seems like Kale is very, very good now, like very viable. Her issue has always been like, you need to be able to transform with her, and if you're not able to, you're going to die. So now that you can pretty much consistently get her transformation on turn 4 in most fights with Tech KEFLA, it's not going to be a problem. Because Tech KEFLA can stack up her defense pretty good, and she's going to have her crazy dodge chance, so she is viable. Anyway, Super Saiyan KEFLA, the focus of the showcase right here. So this basically stays the same. Her defense percentage goes up, like the lowering defense goes up, so it was 40, now it's 50. This goes up from 1 key to 2. This goes up from 200% to 250. And then this goes up from, 150 to 250. This stays the same. I think this stays the same right here, but now it's only 2 key spheres instead of 3. And then the extra 50% defense with 4 key spheres is new. And then she still gets the guaranteed additional super attack with 6 key spheres. And then the next turn she will transform. So that's how that works. Links change a little bit. She does get Super Saiyan instead of Saiyan Warrior Race. Everything else stays the same. And then finally, Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. This goes up to 3 key, 260%, 260%, 120%. This is just guaranteed. The high chance to dodge is guaranteed now. This right here is only with 2 key spheres. This right here is with 4. She gets a guaranteed additional super attack with 4. If you get 6 key spheres, she gets a guaranteed additional super. So that's 2 guaranteed additional supers if you get 6 key spheres. She gets an extra 20% chance to crit, and she gets a 20% chance to dodge, which will stack with her high chance to dodge, so it becomes a 70% chance to dodge with 6 key spheres. And then this basically stays the same. She does get massively lower defense. Maybe that'll mean something in like some of these 9th anniversary fights because they're starting to give bosses like crazy high defense. But, I mean, if you're getting the crits off, it's not going to matter. How would I build this KEFLA? Pretty much how I have it, where it's mostly crit and then some additional. I probably won't change her build at all. I was pretty happy with how consistently we were getting everything. Maybe I might give her a little bit more additional instead of some of those raw attack equips, but I don't know. It seemed like she was doing just fine, so maybe there's nothing to change there. Again, links stay the same as Super Saiyan, so all the rest of this stays the same. So there we go. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla definitely seems like a force to be reckoned with, and it's not too terribly hard to get her out. And then, like, this Kefla still has some ability to survive as long as you're able to get the 3 key spheres. So it's kind of like God Goku in that way, where, you know, if you get the 3 key spheres, you're going to be fine. If you get 6, you're going to be even better. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Kefla here. Let me know if you're going to be running her anywhere. We're going to probably take her into Fusion Zamasu right after this, and we'll see how she does. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.